Hi, I'm Ree from mummyof4.com. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing with you my top tips for packing for a family self-catering holiday in the UK. If you're new here, welcome. Please subscribe. Do not forget to hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 PM. I share day in the life videos, shop with me's, hauls, speed cleans, as well as parenting tips, tricks, hacks and advice, and I would love to have you as part of my community. I'm actually packing for our family of 6. We are going to Warmwell Holiday Park, which is a Parkdean resort holiday park. We're very excited. We're going to be staying in an Osmington 3-bed lodge, which looks beautiful from the photographs. So I'm going to be sharing with you what we're taking with us, what we forgot to take with us last time we went because we previously stayed in a Parkdean resort. We went to the Bedtime resort. I'll share that vlog up here in the cards for you to have a look at later. But yeah, there were a few things that I wish I'd taken that we'll definitely be taking this time. Whenever I'm packing to go away, I really like to start with a list. Now, I have shared with you in the comments, I've written a blog post which details everything that I list out in this video, just so you've got that for reference. I've also included this downloadable, printable checklist where you can fill out your own family's names just to check off the clothing you'll be taking with you, and that list is good whether you're staying here in the UK or you're going abroad. So I'm starting with the outfits that the girls will be wearing to travel in, and I always sort of put these outfits aside as I'm packing so that they don't get worn. These dresses are from Jules and they're beautiful. As you know, I always dress the girls in matching dresses, and hopefully the weather will be perfect for these. I've also got these little hats for them, which I adore, which match the dresses, so they can wear those, and these little white hairbands, a big one for Bella, a small one for Zara. And then I've got these cardigans from Jojo Mama Baby, white ones to go with their dresses, and I've got another set of cardigans which I'm packing because everything I pack will go with these white cardigans through the weekend. Then I've got these gorgeous shirt dinosaur dresses from Jojo Mama Baby, and matching pink hairbands. And then for the last day I've got more dinosaur dresses with a plique on them this time, also from Jojo, which I just adore, and blue is Zara's favourite colour, so she'll be quite pleased with those. And I've got these lovely matching turquoise hairbands for the girls to wear with that last outfit. What I like to do once I've decided what the girls will be wearing is to put all of the accessories that I have found to go with their outfits together. So I use these little cosmetic cases to keep things neat and tidy and easy to find, and all the stuff they're going to wear on the first day to travel I'm putting on one hanger. I found their socks, these sort of long white socks with bows on them, and they are going in with the headbands in the little cosmetic case, so that is super easy to grab and go on the morning even if we're leaving early. Then I like to find all of the hairbands and things we're going to need to take with us, so I've chosen ones that will match their outfits as we go, and those go in a little zippy case, and then put all of the hairbands and things for the whole trip in one cosmetic case, so they're all kept together and they're really easy to find in the case. The next thing I like to do is to find all the socks and things. In this case it's really easy because they're just all white socks to go with the various dresses, and put those in another cosmetic case. And then I've got Bella's knickers, only Bella's wearing knickers, Zara's still in nappies, and socks and knickers are all going in that cosmetics case together. And then you can see that all of the accessories to go with all their outfits are kept together and won't get lost. The next thing that I always like to do is to fold the girls' dresses up together in pairs because they'll be worn together, so they'll be easy to grab like that. I like to fold them in the KonMari style, popularised by Marie Kondo, which means they kind of get folded into thirds, then made into these little triangles which sit nicely in the case. Now, I say case, but on this occasion I'm actually using lots of kind of fold-away squishy bags to pack all our stuff into. This is one of the ones from our Kath Kidston set. The next thing that I packed were the girls' pyjamas. Again, I always fold them in sets of 2 because they always wear matching pyjamas as well. Once I had all of the girls' nightwear packed away, it's time to move on to my things. So like I said, I always like to choose the outfit that I'm going to wear to travel in first. dress. I've selected this nice summery dress from Jules and a denim jacket to go over it because I can wear the denim jacket over the course of the weekend. Then to pack, I've got this stripy dress, also from Jules, which I am commonly folding, and then this nice stripy blue skirt, and some vest tops. I'm actually going to fold all of the vest tops up together just to keep them sort of neat. So fold them into thirds and then fold them into a little triangle, and then I've also got some denim shorts, just some sort of super comfy casual shorts. Then I'm putting all of my underwear in a cosmetic case to keep it all together, just so I can find it really in the bags. Then I'm packing this white Bummy Boss t-shirt, which is from my own collection. You can find that linked in the description, and some comfy like jazz pants, yoga pants things for wearing around the lodge to just be kind of comfy and relaxed. Then I've got this white cardigan, which I'm throwing in as a bit of an afterthought really. Hopefully I won't need it because the weather will be lovely, but if I do, it'll go over any of the stuff that I've packed. So then I popped all of that stuff into the bag, neatly folded in my little triangle parcel things, and then reached for my packing list to check off everything I packed so far, so I know exactly where I am. Then on to William's clothes. I've got a blue t-shirt for him to wear to travel, and then I am folding all his little t-shirts, which he only needs 2, into the little triangle parcel things. Then I've got some for Dylan as well, a t-shirt for him to wear to travel, and then packing the other 2. The boys have both got hoodies that they will wear to travel if necessary, if not we'll just pop in the car. On to bottoms for the boys, I've got a couple of pairs of shorts for Will, and then all of Will's socks and pants are going in one cosmetics case, and then there's also one pair of jeans just in case the weather is a bit yucky. You've probably noticed I use these curver baskets a lot. I use them for laundry normally, and when we're packing I sort of use them to gather things from around the house ready to pack. So on to Dylan, my teenager's bits now. So his socks and pants again are going all together in a cosmetics case, so they're easy to find amongst all the things in the bag. And then his pyjamas are gonna get the KonMari treatment, and they get folded together as a set, so again they're easy to find. Same with his jeans, and all of that is looking a bit snug in that bag now. This is why at this point in the proceedings I decided to split everything into 2 bags, one for the boys and one for the girls. So this is why I am moving all the boys' bits into the black bag, which at least is easy to do because everything is folded into little triangles. Then adding William's pyjamas, which again I fold together as a set so they're easy to find. On to packing for my husband. Again, there's one t-shirt put aside for him to wear on the day, and then his other t-shirts get the triangle folding treatment and they're being popped in the bag. Plan is that he wears a pair of jeans to travel, and then I've got 2 pairs of shorts folded up in the bag for him for the trip. Then it's time to quickly check our packing list and tick off the things I've packed so far so I know exactly what is missing and still needs to be added. Then on to packing nappies. Zara's in cloth nappies, whether we are at home or away. I'm packing her nappies into another one of these fold-away Kathy Kidston bags. I'm taking with me 3 nighttime nappies, even though we're only going for 2 nights. If you want to know the difference between all the different nappies, I've got a cloth nappy series that you can check out flashing up in your cards now. I am taking 20 nappies, which I know is far more nappies than she'd normally use in a 3-day period, but when we're going away I would far rather have too many than not enough and run out. To go with the cloth nappies, I'm also taking cloth baby wipes. I'm taking them dry, and I'm taking the Cheeky Wipes box as well. I'm popping a few drops of the lavender oil in the bottom of the box and putting the wipes in, and then when I get there I will fill it up with water and soak the wipes, and they will all smell beautifully lavendery and lovely. I'm also taking 2 large wet bags and 6 smaller wet bags when we're out and about, some lemon essential oil, you could also use tea tree to hide the whippy smells, and some DJ's bottom butter. On to Toiletries, and I'm packing some shampoo and conditioner. I've reached my wash bag and found that we're out of shower gel, so that needs to go on my list. I've got dry shampoo, deodorant for myself and my husband, moisturiser day and night because my skin is so dry, and then some hair and body wash for the children, some cream for Zara in case her eczema flares up, some hand sanitizer, nail scissors, a razor for my legs, and then I've got all our toothbrushes and toothpaste and things in this one case. I've got these little toothbrush heads that I bought from Primark, which are great because they kind of protect them and keep them clean, and I keep them all in one place so they're grab and go for wherever we're packing to go anywhere. Now, suntan lotion, fingers crossed we're going to need this. I really love this Sultan one from Boots, which you put on once in the morning, a bit like I used to use P20, but I find this a much nicer consistency and less stingy on sensitive skin. Then I'm also packing some Calpol and ibuprofen, some Nurofen for the children, which I always take everywhere just in case they're ill when we're away and we can get in temperatures and things under control until you can see a doctor. Also, I always like to pack them inside these little plastic cases just in case they leak and drip all over everything. Then inside this bag I've got multiple syringes, the ones I've just saved out of the bottles because I don't like to double dip them if they're ill and just reintroduce germs into the bottles. That saves me washing them every single time. And then I've got Vicks, which I'm packing just in case any of them develop a cough so I can wax them on their feet with some socks to stop them coughing at night. On to things for the lodge. I've got 2 hand soaps, one for the kitchen and one for the bathroom. Then I've also packed some kitchen roll. I've packed some diluted Zoflora in this spray bottle to clean the surfaces, which I'm putting inside a carrier bag in case of any leakages. I'm packing some washing up liquid, which I forgot last time, some dishwasher tablets. Now they do provide one, so I'm taking an extra 3 just in case. And all of that is going inside a carrier bag. I'm taking tea towels because I forgot them last time. It's one of the things I forgot, as well as a scrub daddy and a microfiber cloth for the kitchen. Now there is actually a washer dryer in the Osmington lodge we're staying in, which is very exciting. I don't intend to do loads of washing, but just in case of emergencies, I've packed some Fairy Non-Bio, which I have decanted into this old Neofresh tub for travelling, so there's just a small amount in there. I have also packed some Neofresh, which is nappy sanitizer, which is good for sanitising nappies or anything else if there's any sick or anything, which let's hope we don't have to deal with, but you never know. And also some colour catchers in case I'm having to wash anything with potentially runny colours. I always put hand sanitizer with all my washing stuff in case I am having to wash anything yucky, and then I keep it all in this little neon bag. This is more for when we're staying in places that don't have a washer dryer, that I have to use like communal laundry rooms, but it works just as well for packing now that there is one in the lodge itself. Next up, I have got chargers. They're like charger multi-plug things with multi-USB sockets in them, so we can charge multiple phones and devices at once, and lots of lightning cables. Now these are ones that I keep specifically for packing and going away, so that we don't have to go taking the ones from the house when it's time to travel. Now this next one's not essential by any means, but I'm packing door stoppers, and that is because when we stayed in a static caravan in Bedtime, which is also a Parkdean resort, Zara had a really fun game of slamming doors, so I've packed these door stoppers to stop that very fun game and to avoid her fingers being jammed. Now, as I said, we are going self-catering, so we have got the option to take food and cook in the kitchen. Now, I'm going to take minimal food and store it in this cool bag because they have got a sort of a little supermarket shop on site, so I don't intend to take loads and loads of food with us just because of space in the car, really. It doesn't seem practical. On to entertainment for the children. I have got this Avengers graphic novel thing for my eldest, a dinosaur sticker book for Will, and Peppa Pig sticker books for the girls. I am also packing these characters that the little ones had last time we visited a Parkdean resort. They're called the Starland Crew, and they're characters that kind of run the entertainment for the children. They really loved them, and then they've played with these toys a lot since, so we're taking those along with us on this trip. They're really excited to go and see the Starland Crew characters again. So I'm also packing these TV boxes, which I've recently discovered. They are brilliant. They're like little lap boxes that fit lots of things in them. They're ideal for Lego, and they can put them between their knees, play with them in small spaces, like the car, or like when you're going away. They've got this little Lego plate on there that fits either Lego or Duplo that you can build directly onto, and they're just fab. You could put like little characters in them or whatever, but my lot is sort of taking Lego and Duplo, and they'll be great for playing in the lodge. Zara is taking this unicorn nightlight, which she loves so much that the batteries are running out. It kind of throws stars onto the ceiling. I need to replace the batteries on that and pack that. Then also she still sleeps in these sleeping bags. This one is from Jojo Mama Baby again. I really like it because it zips the wrong way, if that makes sense. So it's quite hard for her to get out of because the zip ends up at the bottom. So that means that she's not kicking her blankets off and she can sleep nicely in the cot, which we have rented, by the way. We have rented a cot, so we're not having to bother to take a travel cot, which is quite nice because it saves a bit more room in the car. I do have to take bedding for the cot, so that's her sleeping bag, but also I'm taking 2 fitted cot sheets to put in there. I'm also taking this spill-proof Munchkin 360 cup because Zara likes to have a drink in bed, and if she has any other cup it spills everywhere, and these are great because they are spill-proof. And the girls are both taking their Peppa Pig blankets, which I will have to pack last minute because they're really attached to them, to sleep with. They'll probably put these on their knees in the car if it's not absolutely boiling hot because they just love them, and it's quite nice to take some home comforts when you go away. They're more likely to settle to sleep. Obviously I will be taking my changing bag. Now if you want to see a full breakdown of what I always have in my changing bag, you can look at the video flashing up in the cards right now, but an absolute essential would be bibs as well as nappies and things. Changing mat, so I can use that changing mat from the changing bag in the lodge, so I don't have to take a separate one again. The hairbrush that lives in the changing bag will do for the lodge as well. Now obviously I'll be taking my pram, and you can see a review of the pram that I have in the cards now, because my pram lives in the car. But I'm also taking this new picnic basket which attaches to the pram, which is really great, so check out my vlog so you can see how we use that. I'm taking this picnic blanket which also lives in the boot of my car most of the time. Then on to swimwear. I've got a separate bag for swimwear. There are towels provided for the lodge, but they are only for use in the lodge, so I'm taking separate swimming towels in case we fancy a dip in the pool at the holiday park. And all of that is in one bag, so we can take it over to the pool with us. It'll be nice and easy to grab and go. Now for the slopes, there is a ski slope. Obviously it's summer, but I've just got these ski trousers for the girls, not to sort of keep them warm, but just to kind of protect their legs, I guess. And then all eventualities, I'm also taking these kind of pack-a-macs for us, really hoping that we will not need them. But just in case it rains, I've got these kind of thin pack-away macs. They're not going to take up much space in the car, they're easy to chuck under the pram. Like I said, I hope we don't need them, but I've got them for myself and for the children as well, and my husband. Mostly these live in the boot of the car. They're quite a good essential to keep there. Another one of my packing essentials are pack-away bags, because whatever you pack will not go back into your bags as neatly as when you packed it in the first place. So pack-away bags make packing to come home so much easier. Now this is one thing I'm not packing because in the Osmington lodge that we're staying in, they have an iron, but this is a hand steamer, which is really easy to chuck in your case if you're going somewhere without an iron. And that's the end of my main packing session for today. As you can see, I've still got a few bits left. I've got at the bottom like toilet rolls I haven't bought yet, the armbands I need to find, and some other bits that need to go in last minute. So the only other stuff that needs to go in now, and obviously if you're not a vlogger you don't need this stuff, is my vlogging equipment. So I'm taking my tripod, which is kind of a bigger one for doing like filming the room and stuff. I've got 2 little tripods. This is a Joby Gorilla Pod, which kind of hooks onto things. You can kind of wrap it around railings and that kind of thing if you want to put your camera on, I don't know, hook it onto things because it's bendy. This is my kind of favourite mini tripod for vlogging at the moment. It's a Pixie tripod. It's the one I kind of hold in my hand and vlog with most of the time. These are kind of wind muff things, so if it's windy at all, which hopefully it won't be, it sort of reduces wind noise. I have got spare SD cards in case I fill them up with all my filming, an SD card reader to plug into my phone or my iPad to easily transfer the stuff over. That is a lens cleaner. This is a little light for if it's a bit darker and I want to do some shots inside. It's just like a mini Diva ring light thing. And then I've also got, I'm taking my camera that I'm filming with now, so I can't show you that. That's just the case. I'm taking some more wires. That's just another phone wire. And that's a battery charger for my camera, some spare batteries because I go through several of those per day. I label them with these little sticky stars, so just so I can tell which one's which one's used, which one's not, and then a little case thing to put them all in. And then I've got an action cam, which is a bit like a GoPro but a cheaper version for sort of using on slopes or whatever. And then these little pencil cases, which are like my cosmetic cases, but I use these to kind of section off things within my bag, especially my own bag and things for vlogging. And then taking my iPad, I'm not taking my full computer, just taking my iPad so I can kind of keep up with things while we're away, and that always lives in this little kind of neoprene case thing to keep it protected. And then all of that goes in my kit bag, which is my little Cat Kids Done backpack, which is just so pretty, isn't it? So yeah, most of you won't need to pack that stuff, but I do, because I'll be vlogging our trip. So much for watching. If you've liked this video, please give it a huge thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 p.m. My latest video, if you'd like to check it out, is just over here, and more videos that YouTube thinks that you might enjoy from my channel can be found just down here. I'll see you soon.